Today, we are learning a woman accused of murdering her husband in Dodge County before taking authorities on a month-long nationwide manhunt is now facing charges in our area. Police say Lois Riess is being indicted on a count of first-degree premeditated murder and one count of second-degree murder in connection with his death. To explain why it took over a year for Riess to be officially charged, we are joined now by KIMT News 3's Raquel Hellman here in the studio. And Raquel, why did local prosecutors wait so long?
Well, Katie, to explain the reason for the delay, I need to take you back to March of 2018 when David Riess was first found dead. This footage was taken, as we reported, on a large law enforcement presence at Prairie Wax Worm Farms, which sits on Highway 218 in rural Blooming Prairie. That is Riess's business. Now, we knew at the time that deputies were investigating a death. We did not yet know that David had been shot. Days later, the Dodge County Sheriff's Office released this photo, giving us our first look at Lois. At that time, they did not name her as a suspect, but said they wanted to question her. Less than a week after the murder, the investigation took a dramatic turn after Lois was charged with felony theft for cashing around $10,000 in checks from David's personal and business accounts. And just 2 weeks after her husband's death, authorities in Florida were on the scene of a second murder. Surveillance images and videos showed Riess talking with Pamela Hutchinson at a nearby bar, then walking with her to her hotel room. Police say that was the last time she was seen alive. They believe Riess killed her in order to steal her identity and say she then stole her car, swiped her credit card during a hotel stay, and used her ID to withdraw about $5,000 from one of her bank accounts. Riess was arrested about 2 weeks after Hutchinson's murder in South Padre Island, Texas. She was transported then back to Florida to face charges for homicide, grand theft of a motor vehicle, and criminal use of a person's identification. Earlier this year, we learned the local investigation hit a roadblock as the handgun police believed it was used in David's murder was still in Florida. The gun was later brought back to Minnesota, and tests have confirmed it was used in both murders. And Katie, we're still waiting to get the criminal complaint, and of course that will give us a lot more insight into the local investigation.
All right, thank you very much, Raquel. We have put together a full timeline outlining the many developments between the time David Riess was found dead and now that Lois Riess has been charged. You can find that on our website. Just head on over to KIMT.com. It is posted under local news.